Hi there, Miss. How are you doing today? Good. So what can I help you with? Okay, you want to try contact lenses? Okay. Okay, so you were here about a month ago? Okay. Alright, so I see that we do have some information on you in our system, and we can definitely do a fitting for contact lenses today. So this will be your first time? Okay. Great, so you've never done any contacts in the past? Alright. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a few tests and get some basic information from you. And then we'll talk all about the contact lenses. I'll try some samples on your eyes, and then we'll teach you how to put them in and take them out. Okay? That sound good? All right, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with you reading the eye chart. Okay. And go ahead and cover up your left eye using this paddle here. All right, so what is that letter out there? C? Yeah, very good. And what are those letters? K-E-O-V-A, very good. And the second line? Okay, you can't really see that. All right, let's try to cover your right eye now. Can you see the first line? No? Okay, let me make them bigger for you. There we go, how about those? So L-T-H-D-V, very good. And the second row? So that's blurry. Okay, what about if we open both eyes? Can you do the top row? K-E-O-V-A, very good. All right, just keep looking straight ahead, and I'm just going to check your pupils. Okay. Can you see this letter right here? Okay, go ahead and follow it with your eyes, but don't move your head. Okay, very good. Okay, so now I'm going to use this instrument to check your pressures, okay? What I want you to do is go ahead and look straight ahead at the board there, at the top line. All right. Okay, good job. Let's go ahead and do the left eye now. Perfect. All right, your pressures came out great. Okay, now I'm just going to take a look at a couple other things here. Just look up for me at the ceiling. Good. Okay, do your eyes ever feel itchy? No? Okay, good. And look down. Okay. And now look to the side. All right, good job. Okay. let's make sure that the machine is cleaned. Let me just make sure I lock it in place here. Yeah, this is just a little bit of alcohol. So we're just going to sanitize all the surfaces here that your face might touch. Okay, great. All right, let's get you in there. There we go. Can you see those letters? What about now? Is that better or worse? Okay, I want you to compare a few different powers here. Tell me which one looks better. Number 1 or number 2? I want to see it again. Number 1. Number 2. Okay. 2 or 3? 2 or 3? Okay. How about 3? 3 or 4? Again. 3, 4. 4, 5. 5, 6. 6, 7. Okay, great. All right. And what about there? Are you able to see everything? Let's get you more adjusted here. Adjusted a little bit better. Can you see everything? Yes. Okay. Great. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go over to the other eye now. How does that look? Okay. And is that better or worse? And do you like 1 better or 2? 1 or 2? Okay. All right, perfect. Now if we open up both eyes, can you see everything clearly? Okay, great. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and write down your prescription here. Now we're going to use this machine here to take a look at your eyes. So let's just make sure that you can reach that there. All right. So go ahead and put your chin right there on that bar. Yep, right there is good. Okay. So we're just going to use a Q-tip here. And I'm just going to poke around your eye a little bit so we can make sure your eyes are healthy before we do this contact lens fitting, okay? Great. Alrighty. So I want you to look up at the ceiling for me. Good. And now look down. Good, now let's go over to the other eye. And look up again. And now look down. Good, okay. Well, it does look like your eyes are very healthy, and I think they will support a contact lens nicely. So let's talk about your options, okay? So I would like to fit you with a daily disposable lens, and the reason is because daily disposables are a lot healthier and much less risk of infection, okay? So very easy to use. We do not recommend that you sleep with them on, but as long as you can remember to take them out, throw them in the garbage at night, you'll have, I think, a nice smooth time wearing them, okay? All right, so you want to go ahead and go for it? All right, great. Okay, so these are the lenses we're going to try. They're called Precision 1. And I have a couple of different boxes because each eye has its own power, okay? So I did mark them right and left so you know which is which. So they come in strips, and when you're ready, you just break off the strip. And then what you want to do is just open up your package. There's a little flap right here. Okay, so you just take this and just open like so, and you'll find the contact lens right in there. Now before we remove the lens from the package, I want to go ahead and show you an example. Okay, so this is an example of a contact lens blown up, obviously. It does have a proper orientation, so a right and a wrong way to go into your eye. So if you notice, as I'm holding this up, the edges are going straight up towards the ceiling. It's almost like a bowl, right? If I turn it inside out, you'll notice that it looks more like a saucer. So make sure that you pay attention to the edges of the lens and don't put it in inside out, because it'll cause a lot of irritation. It won't fit you right, and then you have to remove it and put it in all over again, okay? All right. Oh, by the way, another thing is when you take it out of the package, make sure that you look at it. If there are any nicks or cracks or tears in the lens, make sure that you don't put it in your eye. That's very important. If the lens is torn on the edge, it could be a very small tear, but it could cause a big amount of irritation in the eye, okay? Now there's a few do's and don'ts I want to talk to you about. Make sure that you don't swim with your contacts on. Don't expose them to any tap water. And don't shower with them on. Don't ever rinse them with water. And don't go into a hot tub either. All of those are high-risk behaviors for something called acanthamoeba keratitis. We definitely don't want you getting that because it's a very serious eye disease. And it tends to target people that wear soft contact lenses, so just be really careful, okay? Okay, Now we want to make sure we wash our hands. My hands are already washed. I just washed them a few minutes ago. We've opened up the package, and there is our lens right there. And there you go. You can see it right there. Do you see it against the wall? Yeah. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and look up at the ceiling. Look all the way up at the ceiling. Let's get you. Yes, good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the right one in first. So I'll just hold your eyelid open with my other finger here. Good. And we're just going to get it centered right on. Good. Okay. Yep, you did great. It is on. How does it feel? Feels good? Yeah, nowadays they're so thin and light, you can barely feel them. Yeah. Okay, so now let's get the other one on, okay? Okay, here we go. I'll just take it out of its package there. And this is how I handle it. And just kind of pinch it, look at it, make sure it's not inside out. Good. Now go ahead and look up towards the ceiling again. Good. Good. Now try not to blink your eyes. Good. Good, 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 good. You're doing great. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And we got it on. Perfect. All right, so we'll give those a few minutes to settle, and then I'll check to make sure that they fit you. Awesome. Okay, so let's make sure that you can see. That's the whole goal here. So go ahead and read the bottom row for me. Okay, P-O-Z, excellent. We're gonna make them a lot smaller. So are you able to see the bottom row there? Okay, A-L-T-O-F, beautiful. All right, let me take another look. So go ahead and look up. Okay, now look down. Good, now look to the right. Now look to the left. Perfect. That's a really good fit on you. Now let's do the left eye. Good. Now look up. Look down. And look to the left. And look to the right. Okay, great. Yeah, we have good movement. We have good centration. We have great visual acuity. They're feeling good as far as you can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and let you try these samples. So you can take these home with you. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a follow-up in about a week. So I'd like you to test them out every single day. And let us know if you have any problems with them. I'm going to have you go ahead and go out to the Contact Lens Training Center, and we have one of our staff members ready to go. She'll show you where to wash your hands, and she will instruct you how to put them in and take them out by yourself. We'll show you a video before you do that. And hopefully you'll be able to do this, but we do want you to practice before you leave our office. We'd like to have you demonstrate to us that you can do it at least once in each eye, okay? Yeah, we definitely don't want you to get uncomfortable when you go home and panic if you can't remove the lens. But we are here till 6 o'clock, so if you do get stuck, just make sure you come back and see us. And again, remember, your lenses are called Precision 1. They're made by a company called Alcon. And I think you're really going to love these. They're very comfortable. Okay? All right, so next week when you come back, I'll give you the prescription as long as everything looks good. Okay? All right, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.